What's up, guys? Brian Grant here of ContestChampion.com. Today I just want to discuss a little bit of an issue with the suicide masteries that began in patch 12.0 that's continuing forward here in patch 13.0. And as one of the more vocal advocates of the suicide masteries, I feel like it's really important for me to give you guys the full info about these masteries before you make your decision about them. What I'm about to show you, I don't know if it's a bug or if it was maybe just an oversight, or maybe it is an intentional design decision. I don't know, but you know, I'm hoping it's not something intentional. It seems like it would not be something intentional, at least. What's actually going on here is, if you have the suicide masteries, and I'm talking specifically about double edge and liquid courage in this case, I'm not talking about recoil. If you have these two masteries, then your champion is taking damage over time in the form of poison and bleed. And normally you can offset these damages through, you know, a few different masteries in the defensive tree here, namely willpower. So the way willpower works, and the way it was changed in 12.0, is that it's healing a percentage of your champion's base life. Now, this is affected by synergies. I did some testing here, and I'll show you the testing in just a moment here. But other than that, you know, it's your champion's base life here. So basically, if you have a boost active, if you have one of these health boosts active, then you're not going to be gaining a percentage of that additional life. You're only going to be gaining a percentage of what your life is without this boost active, and that's where the issue really comes in. Because if you have that health boost active, you are going to be taking more damage from double edge and liquid courage. So the problem is, you're taking additional damage for having a boost active. And again, I can't imagine that was something that's intentional, that you actually become weaker while using a boost. But this is something that you know, was first brought to my attention while I was trying for the Legends title. I was applying these boosts, and I was applying more than just this health boost. I was actually applying a much greater health boost here. I think I was using just a regular health boost actually, but it's 20% health. And then I was using the greater champion boost. I was using the 20%, and even I think I even used two of the greater champion boosts as well. So we're talking about like an additional 50% health that I was gaining from these boosts, and I was taking an additional 50% damage basically from the suicide masteries, and I was not able to recover that damage through willpower. So I ended up having to use a lot more potions as a result, and that slowed down my legend attempt times by quite a bit as well. And I'm not complaining about that. I don't care about the potions, and if I miss out on the Legends title, it's not the end of the world. But I do think that this is something that you know, I really can't imagine this was an intentional thing here, and I am hoping that it gets addressed, because I do run the suicide masteries everywhere in the game, including Alliance War, where I do try to use boosts as well, because I want to, you know, I want to make sure I can get through my path. I want to make sure I can get through my path without having to spend a lot of units on potions and stuff like that. I'm hoping that Kabam does make some kind of a change here. I will be posting this on their forums, and you know, giving them a little nudge to you know, hopefully take a look at the feedback that I'm giving them. A couple of possible solutions here is just to make liquid courage and double edge drain life off of your base health to match willpower, or just make it so that willpower also heals you know, the amount of extra boost that you're gaining with the boost. So either way, I think it'd be fine. But as long as some kind of change is made, then I think that the suicide masteries are still a very good option, and I definitely do still recommend getting the suicide masteries, especially with Rocket's Workshop coming up. Pick up those carbonadium cores, unlock the suicide masteries, even if you only want to use these things you know, while grinding arena or something like that. If you're not interested in using them in Alliance Quest and Alliance War like I do, they're still a good option for grinding arena. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.